Ed 230 Final Exam Part 3 by Molly and Natalie. First, theories and ideas. Number 1, Keller's Arcs of Motivation. John Keller is the founder of the ARCS model of motivation, which is based upon the idea that there are 4 key elements in the learning process which can encourage and sustain learners' motivation. These 4 elements form an acronym ARCS of the model and stand for attention, relevance, confidence, and satisfaction. The ARCs can increase participation throughout games, role plays, or other types of hands-on practices. It also allows learners to establish connections of the new information presented to what they already know from previous experience. This is a very successful motivational strategy because it gives learners a sense of continuity that keeps them motivated. It is also important for learners to know in advance what exactly they have to achieve. Realizing that they can achieve the goals and objectives of the course or lesson is another motivating factor for them. The rationale behind Keller's ARCs adds an eagerness to learn in students when the topic includes all 4 factors. All are needed to work together in order to promote higher learning and engage students.
Next, Wiley's hierarchy. Wiley's hierarchy states the more words needed to explain a subject, the more relevant visuals are needed. Wiley's hierarchy gives us a guide to assist us in making sure we are providing students with relevant aids when learning a difficult topic. Wiley's hierarchy can be incorporated in a chemistry lecture when students are learning about significant figures. Wiley's hierarchy ensures educators have straightforward lectures without unnecessary and confusing information by implementing an equal ratio of words and relevant pictures.
App smashing. App smashing is the process of using multiple apps simultaneously with one another to complete a final task or product. App smashing can provide your students with creative and inspiring ways to showcase their learning and allow you to assess their understanding and skills. Some rationale behind it is it gives students more creative platforms to showcase media resources that they learned and implement them into a single.
Tools and apps. First, Edmodo. Edmodo is an educational tool that uses the idea of a social network to shape a classroom. Using Edmodo, students and teachers can reach out to one another and connect by sharing ideas, problems, and helpful tips. It's easy to learn and use. Edmodo is not very hard to get started with. It's a great flipped teaching delivery vehicle because flipped teaching requires a platform for the delivery of digital learning materials. Edmodo has the right features without there being so much to learn that the teachers and students get overwhelmed and lost. One way that it can be really useful in a classroom is the fact that it is multi-platform and device agnostic. There are apps for iOS and Android, and you can access it by the website. So you can get it on a smartphone and choose whether to use the tablet app or just use web access on a tablet. No matter what device a student has at home, they're able to access the online classroom with internet.
Second, Quizlet. Quizlet is a mobile and web-based study application. Quizlet trains students via flashcards and various games and tests to gain retention. With this, it can help students find fun and interactive ways of learning material. Since Quizlet contains higher energy games, teachers can insert 2 to 3 games a week. For example, I might use Quizlet to introduce a vocabulary set on Monday by having students discuss a topic and identify words from the list that they are not familiar with. As homework, I can assign them to study the Quizlet set on their own. Using the class progress feature on Quizlet's teacher account, I can see if the students have completed their homework.
Last, ClassDojo. ClassDojo is a classroom communication app used to share reports between parents and teachers. ClassDojo can also track areas of improvement while showcasing the students' strengths. ClassDojo allows educators to track students' behaviors and uses a token economy to reward or deduct points from a student's overall earnings per day. It's a simple way to monitor student behavior and track their progress over a period of time. ClassDojo is easily accessible for teachers because of the fact that it is available as an app and can also be obtained on the ClassDojo website.
All tools and apps mentioned in our presentation are great to use in the classroom because they are multi-platform and device agnostic. They can be used on any device with internet, including an Android, iPhone, iPad, or computers. Skills and resources. Posting content to YouTube.
Posting content to YouTube allows you to share your work with others.
If you want to post content to YouTube, press the upload button from your home page. Double-click to select your file. Choose your file, and then wait for it to upload here in the upload bar, and then click Publish.
Screen capture and video with a Mac. A screen capture allows you to video what you're doing on your Mac.
If you wanted to make an instructional video of how to get to Beacon Learning, you would go up to your search bar, type in QuickTime Player, go to File, New Screen Recording, Record. Now it is recording what you are doing on your screen. You can pull up Google, type in Beacon Learning, and you're all set. Zip file.
A zip file is a computer file whose contents of one or more files are compressed for storage or transmission, often carrying the extension zip.
If you wanted to send all of your assignments from a class to a friend, but realized that your folder was too big for an email, you can send a zip file. In order to make a zip file, right-click on the folder, press Compress, and then it comes into a zip file that you then can drag anywhere, including an email. A zip file teaches students how to send others materials even when the files are too big and would not send in its original format. When students are sharing photos, fonts, or large documents, they are able to take the zip file technique and still share the material in its original format without warping or minimizing the quality. Thanks for watching!